seam ripper that you can get in a needle and thread pack, little kit. So take this little thing, all right, seam ripper that you can get in a needle and thread pack, little kit. So take this little thing, all right. Take this out. Gotta be gentle with it. Come on out. All right, so in here, you're gonna see these pins. And what I had to see was the pins were pushed all the way in. Oh, that's the wrong one. But there's little pins in here that was pushed all the way in. Took this little tool and just pressed up against it and slid it out. Just took this little tool, slid all the pins out. You can see. Took the little tool, slid the pins out. And once I slid those pins out, I plugged this in gently. Plugged in very gently. So make sure I don't push them back in. So as you can see that I had it put together, but when I tried to film or video me doing it again, I kind of screwed it up and pulled the entire pin out. So as you can see here, the third pin from the left is broken. So what I had to do was take the entire motherboard out and go in. I found an old HDMI cable and pulled the piece off the end so the little metal tip shows. And I dissected that, cut it down, and got the pieces out of it. So I was able to take one of those out and put it to my HDMI port in the back of my PlayStation. What I did was just slid it in the groove, and when I slid it in the groove, I was able to bend it down, and I used the hot glue gun to kind of push all the pins back in, and so they'll stay in place a little longer. So I use hot glue gun and a metal piece off an old HDMI cable, and it just so happened to work. And what I did was I slid it down in that slot, but it works. My son is playing Fortnite right now. I played a couple of games, but it's not an easy task. Spent a lot of time trying to figure out the best way to do it, and this was the best way to take the game apart and slide a metal piece in there to replace it, and the game works just fine. Now you may have some issues with your game overheating, but make sure you put all the rubber tips back where the metal piece is. Make sure you got all the rubber pieces, because it will overheat if you've done it like I've done it and took it apart too many times.